Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? I hope you're good. In today's recipe, we'll be making goat meat peppered rice. Let's get straight into it. Here I have the smoked goat meat, and this is the male goat. It's very important you buy the male goat because it cooks faster and I think it's sweeter than the female goat. And I'm going to cut this into little chunks. I've had experiences where I bought female goats and I didn't really like it because it took lots of time to be cooked. That's why I always prefer the male goat. And I'll transfer this into a bowl. And I added in black chili pepper. I brought in mixed spices, onion powder, salt, and some seasoning cubes. And I also added in cooking oil, a little cooking oil. We are going to mix all this in to marinate into the goat meat properly. And we'll set this aside in the fridge to marinate for up to 1 hour. And here I have ginger, garlic, peppers, paprika peppers, and onions. And we're going to blend this into rough textures. You can always use as much peppers as you can bear. This Asun Jollof Rice requires lots of pepper, but you have to add as much as you can bear so that you enjoy the meal. We're going to blend this roughly and we'll set it aside. And in my pot on heat, I added in little vegetable oil, and when it's hot enough, I brought in some chopped onions. We're going to stir this in, stir it for about a minute or two for the onions to release its sweetness into the oil. And our goat meat is back from the fridge. We'll add it in and we are going to keep stirring this. We are stir-frying this. We'll stir this for up to 10 minutes to 15 minutes. And you can see that the water has dried up, and we are going to bring in our blended mix and we'll stir it into the goat meat. So basically, we cooked and fried this goat meat and it's ready at this time. Look at how moist and juicy this asun is. And I brought in some onions and some scent leaves. This is another recipe on its own. We'll stir this and we'll set this aside. Let's go cook the rice. Here I want to parboil the rice. I'll add it in and add in water to top it. And as soon as it shows the first signs of boiling, I'll take it off the heat because I don't want it soggy. Now drain it out in a sieve, add in cold water till you're able to put in your hands in it, and we'll wash this. Pour it out again. We'll repeat the same process till the water runs dry. And we'll set it aside in the sieve. Let's get into the asun rice proper. And in my pan on heat, I added in cooking oil. We'll allow the oil to get hot, and we brought in the onions. I will stir fry this also for a minute or two. You observe that I used lots of onions for this recipe, and I brought in some tomato paste. This will give us color, and we are going to stir fry this for up to 5 minutes. Keep stirring it so that it doesn't burn. The more you fry it, the more it intensifies the flavors and takes out the tangy taste. And I brought in some peppers also. Remember to use as much peppers as you can bear. We'll stir this for another minute or two. And I brought in curry powder and seasoning cube and salt. All this in little quantities because we already seasoned our goat meat earlier on. And we'll mix all this in. And we brought in our rice, the parboiled rice. and we'll mix all this in. We'll stir fry this for about a minute, and I added in water to be at the same level with the rice. If you have meat stock, you can add it in. It will also come out amazing. Check for the salt and seasoning. I always say that your salt and seasoning should be proportional to the quantity of food you're cooking. If you're not sure, you add in little per time and adjust as you cook along. We'll cover this and we'll cook it till the water dries. That will take about 10 minutes on medium heat, and this is 10 minutes. Now I took some grains to check if they're tender enough for me. If it is not yet tender as you want it, you add in more water to get it more tender. Now the water is completely dried, and I'll mix this rice together. And I brought in the asun we prepared earlier, the peppered goat meat we prepared earlier, and we'll stir all this in. All these have amazing flavors. We've built up lots of amazing local flavors with this recipe. And now I added in the scent leaves to finish off the recipe. Scent leaves is optional, but you will like the taste in this recipe. It's so nice. And we'll cover this for a minute to heat it up, and this is a minute. Our rice is ready. Remember, at Glory Homemaker, we give you value for your time. We just give this a quick stir, and we are going to serve this. I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. You all make my day worthwhile. And please, if you've watched till now and you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos to get amazing content like this. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I believe this video was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.